everybody. Welcome back to the Gulf Coast Sports Report, brought to you by Lone Star Gridiron. Each week, myself, Chris Doelle, and Mike Forman break down all the sports action along the Texas Gulf Coast. Now strap on your gear and let's go. Lone Star Gridiron is looking for interns. Over the years, we have helped dozens of students get jobs in sports media. If you want to shortcut your path to a career in sports media, click on the internship link on LoneStarGridiron.com. Hey, do you need topsoil, fill dirt, sand, mulch, gravel, limestone, you name it? Do you need that delivered and or spread? Texas Tree Cycle in Victoria has you covered for residential and commercial projects, big or small. These guys do it all. They do some amazing work. You can call them at 361-237-8006 for a free estimate. That's Texas Tree Cycle, bringing quality materials to your yard. All right, everybody, welcome back to the Gulf Coast Sports Report. I'm Chris Doelle, joined always by Mike Forman. Mike, how are things going?
Going okay, Chris. A little slower than usual, but still things going on.
Yeah, a lot of rain slowing things down and a lot of mosquitoes.
Yeah, no doubt about that.
So, yeah, I guess let's kick things off with probably one of the biggest events in the area that's happening this Sunday at Riverside Park. The Victoria Generals are having Brother Gary Night once again. They have it every year, and this one obviously is special because of what he's been going through, but it's going to be a really big deal.
Right. This would be a chance for Victoria, to really show its love for Brother Gary with him in attendance. We've had some things reaching out, like the community center and things like that.
Yeah.
But this will actually give people a chance to show Gary in person how much he means to the community.
Yeah, a lot of folks have been asking about his condition. I know you and I went by and saw him together, and the public needs to see him, and this is going to be such a perfect event for him because he likes nothing better than baseball and his people. So it's going to be great. We're going to be there. We're going to be raising some funds for the Brother Gary Project to put a statue out there at the community center and some scholarships for him. So that's kind of the back scene. But at the end of the day, it's all about seeing Brother Gary smile.
That's right. And, and while you're out there, you can check out the Generals. They've gotten off to a pretty good start.
Yeah.
They're 4-2 right now. And check out their roster. They have a couple of local and area players. We have Kason Coley from the Victoria East, who's going to TCU. And then, of course, we have Beck Zimmerman, who is from Flatonia, that had a great freshman season at A&M Victoria. So there are a couple of local players, and it'd be great to see Michael Oros. He's been coaching the Generals for years now, done a great job there. So, a chance to show your appreciation for Brother Gary, and then see a ball game in the process.
Yeah, see some good ball, and don't forget, it's free admission night too.
That's right.
Some of the players. Asa Sampson leads the league right now in home runs, and so of course it's early in the season. It's 2 home runs, but you got Shoemaker has 6 stolen bases. That leads the league. It's again, we've won 2 or 3 championships in a row, so I think it's going to be another big year for them.
Yeah, and of course, I don't know, people that have been to Riverside Stadium, it's a fun thing. They do a lot of things between innings, and of course, they have the party deck there down the first base line. And the one thing about Riverside Stadium, if the wind is blowing like it usually does out to left field, you got a good chance to see some balls fly out of there.
Yeah, definitely. It's going to be a fun time. Oh, it'll probably be a little warm, but it's got a good covering there, so it should be enjoyable.
Yeah, it should be a good time and a chance for, like we said, the people in the community to show their support and love for Brother Good.
I can't wait. I know I'm going to be out there.
Yeah, it sounds really like it could be a great night.
Cool. So we're wrapping up state championships at the high school level, and the area has done really well.
Yeah, we actually had two from this area, one from the Corpus area in softball. In this area, Ganado won their second straight state title, and then Shiner won its third in 4 years. Or second, in 3 years. Ganado, I'm going to tell you what, with Ganado, they only had 2 seniors on that team. So they'll be looking for a three-peat next year. Shiner it was great for Shiner because they got revenge. The team that beat them last year, they turned around and beat in the final this year. And then, of course, from the Corpus area, we had Santa Gertrudis Academy won the state title.
Yeah, and that's their second in a row. Oh, no,
yeah,
second total. That's it.
Yeah, and so Santa Gertrudis won. So it was a really good week at the state softball tournament. They were able to get those games in, without the weather interfering. And Ganado, I'm going to tell you what, they recently passed a bond, and they're going to be building a new softball complex and a new field house up there for the football team, and so I'm hoping, that their new softball field will be ready before next season.
Okay.
So that could be pretty exciting. Baseball, we weren't quite as successful. Both Calallen and Corpus Christi London made the state tournament, but both of them came up a little short. Very competitive ball games, but just didn't go their way.
Yeah, it's funny because we say they didn't quite turn out like we wanted, but I was talking with a coach and I was telling him, look, there's 2,000 schools. This would be their greatest season in history. So don't be ashamed that you just came a run or two short.
Yeah, and Lake Creek, the team that beat Victoria East, lost to Alito in the final.
Yeah.
So, that shows you how close Victoria East came. So, because they had a 3-game series, they ended up losing the last game. But, I'm sure that shows that they might have had a chance to make it back state.
Yeah.
But, so it was softball, very successful season. Baseball, a good season, and just missed out on a state champion.
Right on. So now that school is out, now we're talking 7-on-7 and some camps, some things like that, right?
Right, and we've actually had quite a few qualifying tournaments already. Already had quite a few teams qualify for state. In Division 2, we have Bay City and Cuero. Division 3, we have Ganado, we have Kennedy, Rice Consolidated, and Van Vleck. And as people might remember now, Tidehaven is the defending state champion in Division 3. They have yet to qualify, but Tidehaven is hosting a qualifying tournament Saturday. And so they have another chance here to qualify to go back and defend its title. So, we still have a lot. That state tournament, I'm not 100. I hope I get my dates right. I think it's like the 25th, 26th, and 27th in College Station. So, we'll have quite a few teams competing for state in 7-on-7.
Yeah. Yeah, that's again, it's always a good time. Sometimes the weather is a little bit oppressive, but
yeah,
but it's a great opportunity.
More than a little bit. It's brutal, I think, is a fair way to describe it. But and we can, everybody knows the debate about 7-on-7. Whether it helps you or not.
Yeah.
Some coaches swear by it, others don't. But I think a lot it depends on what offense you run. And, to me, and I've said this before, I think the biggest beneficiaries of that are defensive backs. Because a lot of times they're out there on an island, and it really helps your coverage, skills to get that practice. Even though, obviously you can't bump a guy at the line, but
right.
It helps you, just reading and covering one-on-one a lot of times.
Yeah, and I think you said it best. It depends on your offense, but the stats have proven that in the years that this has been going on, the number of D1 quarterbacks, receivers, and DBs coming out of Texas has exploded across all universities. Also in the NFL, you've seen the same thing. A couple of years ago, 1/3 of all the starting quarterbacks were from Texas, and they'd all played 7-on-7. So I don't think there's a debate of whether it works. It just has to be the right offense.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at someone like a Shiner, obviously they run the veer.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, but at the same time, I have seen teams like slot T teams that go to 7-on-7.
Yeah.
Because in the event they have to throw, I mean, that gives them some practice.
And come playoff time, they're going to face some spread teams. So those Bs need some practice.
Yeah, that's true. So, we'll see. I know, it just depends. I talked to, I know Josh Irvin at Ganado and David Lucio at Tidehaven and Robert Jones at Bay City are all big advocates for it. So, and, their teams have, shown the benefits. So we'll see. I'm hoping to make it. We'll just wait and see. But I'm willing to spend another couple of days in the brutal heat there and check out. I like it because it gives you an early look at, what to expect for next season. That to me is the real benefit of watching. You get to know the personnel a little better, and it just gives you a glimpse of what you'll see in the upcoming year.
Yeah, definitely. I'm going to try to make it out to some of that, but we'll see. It depends on how brutal it is.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I know a lot of coaches, they tell me, we're glad we qualified for state, but God, I hate to have to spend those 2 days in that sun. But, so we'll see.
And if you keep going all the way, well, I guess it's 2 days regardless, it's 2 days.
And if you do go all the way, you're going to play, I believe it's 5 or 6 games on the second day.
Yeah.
So you're going to play quite a few games, or maybe 4 games it is the second day. Because I know last year Tidehaven and Ganado ended up playing in the Division III final. So, you can be busy, but believe me, when I'm sure the players are good and tired on the way home.
Yeah, no doubt. So go there again. It's the 25th through the 27th.
It's they'll have Division III and Division 3 and Division 2 are the Thursday, Friday, And then Division III goes Friday, Saturday.
Division One, yeah.
Yeah, Division One. I'm sorry, that's right.
Yeah.
Division One is Friday, Saturday.
Yeah, definitely. But make sure you bring along some hydration because you're going to need it.
Yeah, make sure, and cool clothes, and it helps to bring a chair with you too.
Yes.
You're going to want to sit down when you watch your team. And
Right.
I've seen a lot of teams actually bring covered tents, like a covering, so they're out of the sun.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We have anything else?
That's pretty much it right now. I'm sure things will start happening as you get later. Of course, we'll talk about it later, but in July we have coaching school coming up.
Yep. We definitely will talk about that. We're going to be there, all hands on deck, recording a ton of team previews, not just for football, but that'll be the majority, but for all sports. So we're going to get so much great content at coaching school.
Right. Okay, Chris. Well, we'll talk soon.
All right. Take care. We'll talk next time.
Coaches, boosters, parents, every sport deserves a spotlight. From football and volleyball to basketball, soccer, baseball, softball, track, wrestling, and more. Give your athletes a weekly coaches show that builds pride and raises funds. Lone Star Podcast Network makes it turnkey. You talk for a few minutes. We handle production and distribution. Sponsors love it. Families share it. And your program benefits. Get the free information kit at lonestarpodcast.com/coaches. That's lonestarpodcast.com/coaches. Your team, your sport, your show.